Hey sweet souls, welcome back to Conscious Lifestyle Coaching. My name is Raileigh Easterling. Today's message is a guided meditation and channeled oracle guidance for you. So that being said, I welcome you to join me in a comfortable seated or lying position. I invite you to close the eyes if you can and just take a moment to tune in to the vibration of your surroundings. Maybe there's a gentle breeze, maybe there's a hum of electricity or water. Maybe it's just the sound of your own breathing. And we're going to practice some square breathing pranayama. So beginning with 4 to 6 counts, inhale through the nose. And a smooth transition to the exhale, smooth and subtle and long breaths out. Each breath out, soften your body a little bit more. Softening the muscles of your face, your jaw, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your ankles. And continue at your own pace while I share your channeled message for today. This message may be for you. If you have had meditations on self-worth, your identity, the confidence to be yourself in these times, if you have been prone to reflecting back on the past, reminiscing on old versions of yourself, thinking back to decisions you've made in your life, this message may be for you. So as you continue your smooth, subtle, extended breath, maybe for 5 to 6 counts, in through the nose and out of the mouth. With each breath out, releasing any regret or any shame you may have in regard to your soul's journey. And with each breath in, offering to yourself a new memory, reflecting back on when your spiritual awakening first began, when the truth of your soul became so known to your reality you could no longer ignore it. Remember the innocence of that time, the miracle, what it felt like to become vibrant with purpose again, to radiate an inner peace. Maybe it was the first time you felt genuine and real happiness or joy in your life. Your whole body felt alive. Reflect on those moments. Continue your square breath, belly breaths in and out. smooth and subtle transitions in and out, releasing shame, releasing doubt, releasing any regrets of the past as you breathe out. Recalling as you breathe in the visions that came to you during that spiritual awakening time, where you saw your higher self, where you saw a higher dream, where you felt that promise that these dreams, these visions, these higher callings in your life belong to you, that they are truth, that they are reality. Breathe and remember. And see at this time if you can extend that square breath now to 6, 7, or 8 counts. And on your next breath in, bringing your hands to heart center in prayer. And meditate on how you are living that higher vision that came to you during your earlier spiritual awakening experiences. What are the truths that were given to you at that time that you are living now that maybe you have forgotten or bypassed? Breathe it in and remember. On your next breath in, after you complete your 6 to 7 to 8 count, inhale, rest or hold, pause your breath at the top. And exhale, again, perhaps reaching now for 8 counts as you breathe out. Then pausing, resting the breath at the bottom of that exhale. Maybe starting with 4 counts, but continue at your own pace as I continue to offer this channeled message. Striving for an 8 to 12 count square breath. Inhaling, pausing at the top, exhaling, holding at the bottom, and continue on. Yes, what I'm feeling in the collective at this time is your survival instincts inspiring you to think back in the past of a better choice you perhaps could have made so that you feel more comfortable at this time. Maybe you are in a kind of poverty consciousness, whether that is in finances or love or intimacy, but you feel there is a drought. You sense this immense change, this coming forth of yourself, and maybe perhaps you've been wondering, how can you serve your full self while feeling so empty or drained, tired? So just know that is a felt universal experience. And if that is you, then you are someone who has welcomed in so much responsibility in this lifetime, whether that's caring for others or in raising the vibration of the planets. You are here to teach and to lead. What is sustainability? What is holistic health? What is spirituality? What does it mean to live and express one's soul truth? What is a soul? You are here to answer these questions. As you continue to embody this higher self, understand this is a saint-like self. I'm not speaking to your ego, I'm speaking to your heart and to your soul, especially if you've been worn down with compassion, with empathy for the suffering of humanity. You are a deeply feeling and sensitive person. And again, you understand it is your soul mission to teach and lead kindness and love, harmony, unity, responsibility and respect for being a steward of this earth and this planet and all life here. But sometimes we get burnt out. But the Divine Spirit wants you to receive that as you continue to ascend on your most loving path, the path of your higher self. The more you are resisting, the more you are choosing to walk away from and not live in the lifestyle that others around you may be living. People who are addicted to greed, money, drugs, low vibrational entertainment, sex and superficiality. You are devoted, you are committed to higher wisdom, to expansive service to humanity. You have a very disciplined practice. To some, you live a very simple, maybe even a boring life. You've detached from many possessions in your life. You don't need too much, you don't ask for too much, and therefore you don't need to have so much. You're likely someone who lives very richly, very abundantly, but maybe money has been flowing out of your vibration, or maybe you used to have a lot of friends in your life, you used to be very popular, and now maybe you're living a more hermited, isolated lifestyle. Not that you feel always lonely or isolated, but you've learned to love your own energy, to sit with yourself, to love yourself. You live life slower. Maybe you used to live in the fast lane, but you don't anymore. There's just been a lot of transitions and change and surrender and letting go. And so your ego may be resisting these changes. And this is why you may be reflecting on past choices, consequences. When your ego takes over and you find yourself afraid, how will you survive? How will you thrive in these times in the future? By living so minimally, spiritually, soulfully, authentically. Maybe in these moments of fear and perceived lack, you reflect and you wonder, what if you stayed? Or what if you kept going, getting that degree? And Spirit is saying, nonsense. You are living your highest timeline now. You are spiritually awakened at that time for a reason. You let go of the identity for a reason that you cannot fully see yet, but trust that you are here now, living and breathing, leading and teaching and healing and diving deeper and deeper into soul work. Because this is your destiny, this is your path. I'm speaking to earth angels. I'm speaking to, again, the saints of humanity. You may not consider yourself one, but if I were to meet you on the streets, I would feel and see the love all over you. I would see the sacrifices you have made to be this person you are today. Because I've had to make them too. But we have to continue to look forward and trust this path our soul has chosen. With courage, with strength, with tears in our eyes, not fully understanding where it is we are going and why it is all happening this way. But here we are. You are much healthier than you were then. You have abundance, you have wealth. Even if it's not in currency or money, look how rich your life is with genuine love, divine purpose. Your life is saturated with devotion and beauty and health and prosperity. So letting go of the past self, letting go of past versions of what success was or wealth. Who you are today is the best version you could have chosen for yourself. And you have so much further to walk. There are still so many miracles and blessings waiting for you. Identities in the future you have no idea about. You will always continue to ascend and evolve. That's who you are. That's who you've always been. Who you are right now is not the end title, the end position, the end result of your story. Your story is continuing. For some of you, it's only just begun. So release as you breathe out your square breath. Smooth and subtle breath out. See if you can get to 10 counts if you haven't already. 12 counts. Rest that breath at the top. Exhale, release. Release the regret, release the shame, release your fear. You are right on time. Accept this version of you, accept this part of your story. Trust yourself. Deep breaths. So whatever it may be you feel you are without, know that this is just a season to rest. You're not hiding, you're not being withheld from. God's love and provisions, this is a time to rest, to meditate, to pray, to plan, to strategize, and walk your journey forward. Deep breaths. Keep walking your journey forward with confidence. Continue to love yourself, this new version of yourself you could have never imagined in the past. Continue to surprise yourself. Allow God's guidance to surprise you. Live an adventurous life. Live an expansive life in your heart and in your soul. Continue to stimulate your mind with new information, more and more and more about who God is and how you can embody that godliness more and more every day. Continue to allow yourself to discover God's presence and love on this earth every day. Thank you for being one of God's chosen ones, an earth angel at this time. Thank you for continuing your shadow work, your self-work, so that you can truly be this saint I see you as today. So continue to let go. Let go of what no longer serves you, what you no longer need, what you've freed your consciousness from. The soul path is simple. It really is your highest joy. It is a flow of divine service and creativity in your soul gift. Don't resist it. Don't resist it. Be your most natural self. Allow, receive, build community around that ease and joy. And watch how much abundance and richness you will continue to manifest and receive in your life. But take your time getting there. Don't look back to the past. Keep your spiritual eyes looking forward. There's more to come. Thank you so much for listening. If this was for you and you enjoyed it, please like it. Comment below an affirmation or prayer for someone else. Share this video with a soul friend. And please reach out to me if I could be of service to you. One-on-one coaching is available. If you enjoy these guided meditations, I do guide you through them. And yes, 15-minute, 30-minute, 45-minute sessions are available. I also handwrite to you through email a personalized oracle message for my spiritual guides and yours. So if you book that call with me, it opens that channel, that portal for me to speak to your soul even clearer. I can help answer any questions you might be having at this time, help you receive any clarity, strategy, and ultimately put you on the path of holding yourself accountable to your higher purpose, your soul's path, your soul mission. So if you're ready for that, consciouslifestylecoaching.com/services. And this is just a reminder that free group coaching is Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's called The Medicine Garden. Send me an email. I'll add you to the call list. And finally, my new offering coming up is the 30-day coaching portal. It is called Soul Speak. It is for the creative dreamers who are ready to meet with me for 1 hour every single week. You're ready to get in a flow, a divine flow of your own creativity. You're ready to hold yourself accountable to ascending on a professional path through your creative gifts, your soul gifts, your spiritual gifts. So I'm excited to work with you. And again, that 30-day coaching portal, it starts October 26th. So you have some time to save up and invest in yourself with that program. If you have any questions, reach out to me anytime. And until then, stay well. Wishing you peace and love and many blessings. I'll see you again soon.